Most salespeople use their sales materials in the wrong way and then wonder why they aren't more successful. In today's show, we demystify what works and what doesn't. Welcome back. This weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, president of Dale, Carnegie Training Japan, and two-time best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. My new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be released soon. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center here in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 77, and we are talking about best practice using sales materials. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to sell more and do it more easily, do the Winning with Relationships selling course. If you can't build trust, no sale. Can't design excellent questions to understand the client's needs, no sale. Can't present the solution convincingly, no sale. Can't handle objections properly, no sale. Can't close, no sale. Master the sales process by doing the Winning with Relationships selling course now in either Japanese or English. The bestseller, Japan Sales Mastery, is the new Bible of selling in Japan. To sell to Japanese buyers, you need to create long-term partner-level trust, fully understand Japanese buyers' real needs, convince buyers with your solutions, overcome their hesitation, fear, and doubt, know how to ask for the order, ensure repeat orders. This book is the product of 30 plus years in the trenches selling in Japan. Order Japan Sales Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. If we are presenting a brochure, flyer, price list, hard copy slide deck, or any other typical collateral item, then we should adopt best practice for greater success. Have two copies always, one for you to read and one for the client, unless you're a genius of reading upside down, which, by the way, seems to be including all Japanese. At the start, put your copy of the slide or collateral material to the side in case you need it. Turn the client's copy around to face them, and then proceed to physically control the page changes of the document. Don't just hand it over, if you can avoid it. You want to walk them through the pages under your strict supervision. There's usually a lot of information involved, and we only want to draw attention to the key points. We don't receive unlimited buyer time, so we have to plan well. You don't want them flicking through the pages at the back and you are still explaining something up the front. By the way, don't place any collateral pieces in view of the client at the start of the meeting. Keep them unseen on the chair next to you or in your bag. Why? We want to spend the first part of the meeting asking solid questions to uncover their needs. Don't distract the buyer from answering your questions. This is vital to understanding their business and their needs. As we hear their answers, we set off a chain reaction. We mentally scan the solution library in our brain and start lining up products for them. The details will be in a brochure or a flyer, etc., but by showing them at the start, we will distract the client. It also implies, I'm here to sell you something. What is our mantra? Everyone loves to buy, but nobody wants to be sold. Keep the sales materials out of sight until you are absolutely sure you know what they will need. If we hand over the sales materials at the start, they will be reading something on page 5 and you will still be focused on page 1. If you allow this to happen, control of the sales conversation has been lost. The salesperson's key job is to keep control of the sales talk direction from beginning to end. If you can't do that, then selling is going to be a tough employ for you. After placing the document in front of them, facing them, pick up your nice pen and use it to show them where to look. There are many distractions on any single page, so we need to keep the show on the road and them focused on the key items. Our pen is our navigator. Know where the items of most interest are in your materials and where they're located based on what you heard earlier, and skip pages that are not as relevant. Do not go through the whole thing from beginning to end. You want them focused only on the most relevant and interesting elements of your presentation. Also, you have to narrow things down because you just don't have that much time available to you. Action steps: 1, control the reading flow of the presentation document. 2, use your pen as a navigator through written materials. 3, only show the materials after you've had your questions answered and you know what they want. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Our website details are on screen now, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. It's awesome value, so please check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Touches in Nooshie show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews, wherever you get your podcast. Also, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television show. Every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery show, and every Saturday, Japan's top business interviews on YouTube. We appreciate your support. Please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and please join us in that endeavor. In episode number 78, we're talking about, to get your presentation right, get your breathing right. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that's what we all want, isn't it? Japan Business Mastery.